Ling Yu took Anshin home and arranged a surprise in the room. Anshin was very touched. The balloons, shiny ornaments, and limited edition comics were all prepared by Ling Yu for Anshin. Yo-Yo also gave Anshin's strongest equipment as a housewarming gift. It turned out to be a set of attractive lingerie. Anshin looked embarrassed, but her stomach rumbled. It turned out that Anshin was hungry, so they went to the convenience store to buy food together and treated themselves. Ling Yu secretly bought something else just to surprise Anshin. Ling Yu told Anshin that her access code was 0411, and Anshin wondered why. Anshin made hot pot. Ling Yu became jealous when she heard that Anshin and Ansheng learned it. She also commented that the hot pot tasted just ordinary. Anshin picked up a hot dish, and it burned her. So Ling Yu intimately brought ointment to Anshin to soothe the burn. Ansheng was calling Yo-Yo to ask about Anshin's recent situation. Yo-Yo said on the phone that they were living together and they happened to be heard by Sheener, but Sheener had been fixated after hearing that, still thinking she and Ling Yu should be together. Anshin saw that Ling Yu called and smiled happily, wondering who it was. Before going to bed, Ling Yu gave Anshin a watch. It was a heart rate monitor, which could track her heartbeat at all times and alert important people in case of danger. In the morning, a courier arrived at home from Sheener. Although Anshin wanted to know what it was, she had promised to trust each other and decided not to open it. They went to look at furniture together, including a double bed. Anshin fell asleep comfortably in the bed. When she woke up, Ling Yu had already bought it, and Anshin had some sweet dreams. When they returned home, the two arranged the house very warmly, like how they used to live in Anshin's house, as if they were back to the beginning. But now Anshin has a great boyfriend. Anshin noticed that Ling Yu's phone had no password, so she set one for him. Ling Yu mentioned the number 0411. Anshin became suspicious. What could be the special meaning of this? So she got up in the middle of the night to peek at Ling Yu's information, searched on the internet, and finally found a picture of him and Gu Sheener. Checking Gu Sheener's birthday, she found it was on April 11th, making Anshin feel uncomfortable again. The next day, Anshin was upset at the office and asked everyone why men would set a woman's birthday as a password. Yo-Yo accidentally let slip that it was a significant date, but Anshin was unsure about Ling Yu and Sheener. Did it matter? She feared she was too fixated on his past, but she wanted to understand that regardless of who was acting as a demon, she would not back down. Dr. Xiao went to teach a class at Ailey's boxing gym, but Ailey was harassed by male students. Dr. Xiao couldn't stand it, so he asked for a training match and was beaten by the opponent. Ailey was also very upset and applied medicine to Dr. Xiao in the parking lot. However, Dr. Xiao said it didn't matter as long as he could protect her. But Ailey said that Dr. Xiao was the most handsome man in the boxing ring. The student who harassed Ailey came to cause trouble again. Ailey said that those who couldn't respect others deserved a lesson, so he fought back against the student, feeling satisfied and refreshed. Zhao Lei secured a big order for the studio. Not only was there no middleman taking a cut, but they also got free milk tea for half a year. Anshin agreed to it, but didn't expect the client company to be Newell and the boss to be Ling Yu. Since Zhao Lei hadn't mentioned it before, Anshin had to play along. Anshin also reminded Ling Yu to be discreet, pretending not to know her, so others wouldn't think he was using connections. After returning home, Ansheng came to return some items to Anshin. The two of them discussed everything, and when Ling Yu returned from the parking lot, he saw Ansheng leaving. Back home, he asked Anshin. Anshin was afraid he'd be angry and didn't say anything. However, in the end, Ling Yu brought Anshin her favorite cake. This led to a heartfelt conversation between the two, and Anshin asked all the questions on her mind from the past 2 days. It turned out that Ling Yu had been calling Dr. Xiao before, and he had sent Sheener's courier without even looking at it. Furthermore, April 11th was also the day they first met many years ago, making it their first anniversary.